My vegan girlfriend is freaking out because I pranked her by feeding her chicken nuggets and now she's threatening to break up with me. My girlfriend is an avid vegan who deeply loves animals and is set in stone in her ways, which are kinda stupid in my opinion. She grew up on a farm, and when she was young she would form attachments to animals only to watch them get unalived and their meat sold. She told me the story of a cow she named Mooey, who she formed a bond with and who would get excited every time he saw her, only for Mooey to be unalived. This left a huge mark in my girlfriend's mind and it is something that has forever stayed with her. My girlfriend has been vegan for a really long time. However, unlike some vegans, she has no problems with me being non-vegan. There is one problem we do have in our relationship however, and that is me pulling pranks on her. Pranks which she does not necessarily find funny at times, but pranks that are mostly harmless. The most extreme prank I have ever played on her is a S-aside prank. Looking back I realized this was way too far and not something I should have done, and she had every right to be as mad as she was. Nonetheless we managed to get over it. Well, a few weeks ago I mentioned to her that I was not sure that she should keep being vegan due to a potential lack of protein in her diet. She told me there was no need to worry as she was supplementing vegan protein powder, and this set off an argument when I claimed vegan protein powder is not real food. She retorted back saying that she just cannot bring herself to eat meat or any animal products, and that protein powder will have to do. I then sarcastically remarked that she should just try chicken once and when she realizes how tasty they are, she'll never be vegan again. She got quite mad this remark of mine, claiming she would never go out of her way to unalive and eat a harmless chicken. I then made the joke, well if God didn't want me to eat chickens, why did he make them so tasty? She was visibly annoyed at this remark of mine and we did not speak much for the rest of the day. I tried to initiate conversation the next day but she was rather silent again. I ended up apologizing however and she accepted my apology. I tried to explain to her that the only reason I made the jokes that I did the last day was because of my nature as a prankster and that I love to rile people up. It's my personal sense of humor. She told me to just let it go and accept the fact that she is vegan. I told her I would and we went on with our lives. That was until last night, that is, when I got hit with a random urge to prank her. I sometimes get random urges to pull pranks on her. I can't explain it but I can imagine this is what an addict feels like when he has gone without a hit for too long. There's just something in me that tells me to pull a prank. So that's what I did last night. My girlfriend was going to have vegan chicken nuggets for dinner, and I saw this as a perfect opportunity. I headed out to the store alone to pick some real nuggets up then headed home. When I got home I told her not to worry about dinner and that I would put the food on. When the nuggets were ready, I placed my real nuggets onto a plate, her also real nuggets onto a plate, then brought them out and served it to her. I could barely hold in my laughter when she said, "Thank you." I watched her eat one, then two, then on the third nugget she told me that these taste a little weird. I shrugged in response. She ate the third one then put her plate down, telling me that there is something different about these nuggets. That's when I couldn't hold it in anymore. I started laughing, and she stared at me confused. That's when I told her that she had just been pranked. That these are undeniably 100% real chicken nuggets. I even took it one step further and went into the kitchen to show her the fully sealed and unopened pack of vegan chicken nuggets. I expected her to be mad, but what I did not expect was for her to cry. That was her reaction. Also, instead of speaking to me, like a normal person with an issue, she bolted upstairs and locked herself in the bedroom where I could hear her crying for almost a full hour. That annoyed me. I understand that what I did may have been wrong, but there is no reason she cannot communicate with me like a proper adult. When she left the bedroom I told her I would like to apologize to her and she told me to save it, then mentioned that she's seriously thinking of breaking up with me. She said that my pranks have gone on for too long, and pranking her with something like this was another instance of me crossing a hard boundary. She refused to speak to me all night, and has not spoken today much either.